Exercise number 4. Tree at the level of the second Dan-Tian. The second Dan-Tian is the emotional center, located at chest level just above the solar plexus. There are 2 ways to stand at the level of the second Dan-Tian. 1. Imagine the ball in the lower Dan-Tian and move it through the central channel to the second Dan-Tian, and then open, increase. 2. The ball is opened and enlarged in the lower Dan-Tian, then we visualize the hoop instead of the ball and transfer the hoop to the second Dan-Tian. The first time it is better to open the ball in the second Dan-Tian, then there will be a clearly defined process, and you will definitely open the second Dan-Tian. The main position, standing, palms on the lower Dan-Tian. First part 1. Imagine the red ball in the lower Dan-Tian. Gliding movement on the body, smoothly raise your hands, imagining how the ball also rises through the central channel to the second Dan-Tian. 2. Imagine how the ball increases and expands, goes beyond the body and along with the hands becomes larger and larger. 3. Imagine how the legs lengthen down, the head and chest stretch to the sky. Let this image go. 4. Imagine a red hoop at the level of the second Dan-Tian, and there we have hands, they seem to hold the hoop. You can also visualize the hoop in white. On the lower Dan-Tian, we imagine a red hoop for activating the energy of the small intestine. It corresponds to the red color. On the second Dan-Tian, this energy is not present. You can visualize a hoop of white or red color as it is more convenient. Imagine the image, the legs lengthen down. 5. Visualize images alternately every 3 seconds, a red or white hoop at the level of the second Dan-Tian, the legs lengthen down for 5 minutes. Second part 1. Draw a white triangle, connect the left ligong with the second Dan-Tian, the second Dan-Tian with the right ligong, and connect the right and left hands. Imagine a white triangle. 2. Visualize images alternately every 3 seconds, a hoop at the level of the second Dan-Tian around itself, legs lengthening down, a white triangle. If you perform this practice in winter or in a cold climate, then visualize the image of the legs. Lengthen down every other time or do not do it at all, so that there is no skewing of energy. If you perform the practice in summer or in a hot climate, you should focus on the image of the legs lengthen down, otherwise there will be a skew of energy in the direction of yang. In the first session, we visualize images for 10 minutes, in the second for 20 minutes, and in all subsequent practices for half an hour. Where we focus on our own feelings. Final part 1. Imagine around you a large sphere that is filled with white energy. It is filled and filled, the energy is more and more, it becomes thicker and denser, our body is no longer visible. 2. Imagine how the sphere shrinks and shrinks, getting smaller and smaller. The hands seem to grip it and lead it to the second Dan-Tian. 3. The sphere becomes the size of a tennis ball and is located in the second Dan-Tian. We carefully lower it into the lower Dan-Tian, the palms of the arms, one on top of the other, slowly move on the surface of the body from the second Dan-Tian to the lower one. At the same time, we imagine how our concentrated energy, a ball the size of a tennis ball, goes through the central channel to the lower Dan-Tian. 4. Inside the lower Dan-Tian, the sphere continues to shrink until it turns into a white point of light. We complete the practice by patting.